She's one of the most famous and gifted gymnasts in the world, but Simone Biles' life was harder than it might seem when she's on the Olympic podium. Despite achieving many firsts in the field, Simone Biles faced hardships from an early age. Her biological father, Kelvin Clemens, abandoned the family early on, while Biles' mother struggled with alcohol and drugs.
Growing up, me and my siblings were so focused on food because we didn't have a lot of food.
Neighbors became concerned about Biles and her 3 siblings, and they ended up in foster care by the time Biles was 3. An aunt who lived in Ohio took her 2 older siblings, Ashley and Tevin, and Biles' grandfather, Ron, and his second wife, Nellie, adopted her and a younger sister, Adria, when she was 6, bringing them to their home in Texas.
In certain situations, you almost have a cage around your heart. There's a part of you that you compartmentalize to almost keep yourself safe.
After the adoption, Biles wouldn't see her mother for 6 years. Shannon Biles told the Daily Mail, "It was hard to give up my kids, but I had to do what I had to. I wasn't able to care for them. I was still using drugs, and Biles' grandfather didn't want me coming in and out of their lives when I wasn't right." Simone's fascination with gymnastics began at age 6 after her daycare went on a field trip to Bannon's Gymnastics. She studied the sport there for 11 years with coach Amy Borman. Biles' adopted mother, Nellie, once told Bleacher Report, "The people at the gym sent a note home with Simone asking if I would consider signing her up for gymnastics or cheerleading. Once Simone handed me the note, she said, 'Mom, can I please go?' She was a hyper girl then. She'd flip on the furniture and cartwheel everywhere." Her family set goals yearly, and Biles dreamed of seeing her face on a magazine cover. By 9th grade, she realized that to achieve that dream, she'd need to make a hard decision to leave school so she could homeschool and train more. She told The Undefeated, "I was just so lonely all the time. I missed all my friends at school and stuff, but I mean, in the end, it worked out." While Biles does speak to her biological mother, now a home health aide, every few months, repairing the relationship didn't always come easily. Her adopted mother, Nellie, invited Shannon Biles to see the gymnast compete in the 2013 Secret U.S. Classic. She said to The Undefeated, "Because her biological mother lived that close, I thought it was important for her to come and see Simone compete." But it seems that the guest was a diversion and Simone became distracted, even falling during the event. It was a temporary setback. Also in 2013, Biles would win her first U.S. and world all-around titles. She was on her way to becoming the biggest medal winner in American gymnastics. This includes earning her 3rd straight world all-around title in 2015. In 2016, she helped the U.S. Olympic women's gymnastics team win in Rio. Biles nabbed gold in the individual all-around, as well as the vault and floor exercises, and a bronze on the balance beam. Biles kept racking up awards. In 2019, she received her 6th record-breaking U.S. all-around title and kept the achievements coming that fall with a 25th World Championship medal. Then in 2023, Biles broke her own record, earning an 8th national title at the U.S. Gymnastics Championships. Simone Biles developed a signature move that premiered at the 2013 World Championships in Antwerp, Belgium. The Biles appeared at the end of a tumbling run and included a fully extended double layout flip with a half twist. But not everything worked as well as her new move at the competition. Soon after Biles won a bronze medal for her performance on the balance beam, some took issue with her victory. Italian gymnast Carlotta Ferlito complained to an Italian interviewer that she told her teammate, quote, "We should also paint our skin black so then we can win too." According to The Undefeated, an Italian Federation spokesperson clarifying the remarks went on to say, "The current trend in gymnastics is going toward a technique that opens up new chances to athletes of color, well known for power, while penalizing the elegance typical of Eastern Europeans." Both apologized, and Biles chose to ignore the racist commentary. There would be other challenges ahead. In January 2018, she admitted during a Twitter post that she was one of the survivors sexually abused by longtime USA Gymnastics team doctor Larry Nassar. She said in the post, "For too long I have asked myself, was I too naive? Was it my fault? I now know the answers to those questions. No. No, it was not my fault. No. I will not and should not carry the guilt that belongs to Larry Nassar, USAG, and others." Nassar is currently in a federal Florida prison serving a 60-year sentence for child pornography. The almost 2-week hearing showed the impact he had, with more than 150 women giving victim impact statements. Through it all, Biles remained focused. As Vogue pointed out, she became the only Olympic gymnast who spoke out about Nassar's abuse and still kept competing. her efforts aimed at the Tokyo Olympics in 2020. Biles had planned on retiring after the 2020 Olympics. She was already 24, but the COVID-19 pandemic forced her to wait. So she just trained harder. She became the first woman to do the dangerous Yurchenko double pike vault in a May 2021 US Classic competition. Even she expressed her surprise at the achievement, tweeting, "I'm sorry, but I can't believe I completed a double pike on vault."
A lot of the experts were out there saying, she doesn't need to do it. Why would she do this? The potential for, getting hurt, is so great.
Besides perfecting new techniques, Biles also took time to give back during the COVID shutdown and work with athletes for COVID-19 relief. She said to the Today Show,
"In a crisis like this, I feel like everybody wants to jump up to their feet and help."
And on a happier note, Biles married the Green Bay Packers' Jonathan Owens in the spring of 2023, just a few months before her record-breaking championship. In early August, Biles wrote in an Instagram post, "Tears of joy as I make this comeback, surrounded by the love you've shown. Thank you for believing in me."